What? What? Is the map wrong? Okay, this drafting thing is kind of fucking with me a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Alpha is the map. So we're gonna be changing that real quick, and then I'm gonna be... What can I say, bro? This is bullshit. But I have to deal with it. I have no other choice. Alpha, thank you very much. Fucking hell. We change this as well. All be good. All should be good. And we are good to go. Alright, so the game 2 of the series. UCA versus EVS. For the UCA, we are gonna be having Nyan, Racing Cat, playing in the middle as Kuyomi. Side player will be Zukolo playing his Isis. And on the left hand side, it's gonna be Poseidon, the legendary Poseidon of Matrius. Looking forward to seeing how he plays this. For the EVS, there's gonna be Thaddeus Tentacle playing as the left flank as Ra. Middle player Mowgli as Odin. And right flank is gonna be held by Edge Crusher playing Susano. The map, of course, is gonna be Alfheim, as we all can see. So we're gonna switch this thingy real quick, and it should be all good. Alright, so Alfheim. Boomy map, some may say. But maybe not. We did see quite an aggressive approach on this map, more often than not, I would say. But high level players tend to go boomy on this map. This map is easy to wall, easy to secure, so it makes sense, right? But it can be a bit tricky. So I'm looking forward to see what the teams have prepared for us, considering this is a home map for the EVS, right? They should have something in store for us. I did see this map being played from EVS a couple of days ago, and they completely destroyed GDM clan, which is also quite strong clan, right? So they do know what they are doing. It's just a question if they can repeat the flawless performance they showed us on this map already. What's happening? Thanks for the sub, player. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it very much. Alright, so we do see quite a lot of cows coming to this way. Priest setting up division. Priest from Zukolo setting up division as well. He wants to have eyes on the forward TC. He wants to see what's happening. There is a cheeky Hersier trying to deny that. Or not. He's just walking. He doesn't care. He's just walking. Kitsune from Nyan coming in. He's gonna scout the back of EVS base. He's gonna check what's going on there. What are players gonna do? We do see Zukolo going for the Anubis. So he is gonna try and put some pressure on. We do see a cheeky Prosperity early, so it's gonna be a second TC, I assume. Prosperity with the Flood of Nile. We do see Priest deck as well. On this position, we do see Matrius already up. He's gone to Hermes. We do see a stable. Atalanta is in. Theus taking the relic. This relic is huge for Matrius. He's gonna be making a lot of mid units. I assume centers. Villager going down for Thaddeus due to wolves. And a bit of help from center. Villager couldn't finish the walls. Walls denied. Priest is gonna go down. Matrius is all over the place right now. He is checking the TC. Smart decision. No TC being grabbed for EVS. Nyan is going through in Ario Kami as expected, but slightly bit of a late advance time from him. Did he go for a couple of Mikos? Yes, he has 2 at the moment. Tadeus is gonna go Chukta. So there is gonna be a shifting sand. Oh, we do see an early new moon on the temple. Alright. There are gonna be many Kitsunes to come. Kitsunes in this position already causing chaos. Jiragumo is in to try and deal with them. Mowgli with the Hersier to help as well. Susano from EVSB has went through in Ario Kami himself. Mowgli, of course, Heimdall. He's god of choice. We do see a second TC coming for Edge Crusher. He needs to send some units there. Nyan is gonna try to prevent this from happening. There is a Nubate as well. Okay, so they're not paying attention. This might go up. 14 seconds. TC is gonna go up, okay. But behind that, Zucolo took the TC himself. He's made 2 barracks, so there's gonna be some spearmen running around. A lot of pressure coming in on Edge Crusher, but he is able to deal with it quite good. Good control from him, trying to snipe this Anubate. On the other side, we do see Kitsune trying to search for some damage. I would love to see these Hersiers move up and help on this position. This villager is gonna go down, and the other one is gonna go down as well. We do see some spears on this position for Tadeus. Good building placement. He prevented the gold harass for the time being. I would love to see a wall here too. Matthews with the big army. Not big, but a decent army. Couple of Hippicons, Centaur, and Atalanta. We do see Lord of Horses is already in. He is gonna be killing this spearman. Good pick by Matthews. We do see Market coming in. So, heroic angle for Ra, I assume. 2 priests coming up. Wall on this side has been finished, but this wall is still unfinished. Foundation only. Good walls from Mowgli. I love this from Mowgli. Very good walls. Trying to prevent anything from coming his way. And then grabbing a TC. On this position too. Just put the wall. Put the gates. Don't forget about the gates. I don't know about this approach from Nyan. Kitsunes are not gonna do much on this map. This map is easily walled, right? And Kitsunes are terrible at destroying walls. So it's gonna get really tough to get any value. Seeing that, Nyan, of course, decided to take a TC himself. And he's gonna be making some Yari Spearmans. For what reason exactly, I don't know. There's only one Naginata rider here. Churugumo is in for Nyan as well. He is trying to put as much pressure as he can on Edge Crusher. Edge Crusher is gonna lose some units here, but the villagers will survive. There's another Miko coming in. Zucolo trying to search for some value, but Mowgli with the walls, and there's no value for him there. Edge Crusher, does he see? Yes, very good reaction for Edge Crusher. He sees the spears, runs, and all the villagers are safe. There is a Miko dying for Nyan. These units are gonna get taken care of. We do see an upgraded wall from Mowgli. He is trying to make some long houses outside of his base, and he's gonna succeed. Tadeus Tentacle is hunting safely. He has enough army to contest Matthews, and he's gonna be fine. But Matthews took a TC behind this. Does EVSB know about all the TCs? No. The answer is no. They don't know. So basically, 2 out of 3 EVS players have a TC, and UCA whole team has a second TC. So if they don't do anything, they are gonna get behind. They are gonna fall behind, and they're gonna be having problems. We do see cheeky balls from Mowgli coming up everywhere, which is understandable. He is Heimdall after all. Slight skirmish in this position. But Edge Crusher needs to retreat. He sees the Spearman and he retreats. Smart decision. Priest healing, Miko healing. Very good moves by UCA. We do see an attempt at pressuring from Tadeus. He is killing a lot of units, but he needs to retreat. There is DC fire, there are some Toxotes and free centers.
Hello, motherfucker.
This is not enough from Tadeus. He needs to retreat. No reason to fight here. Good. I guess it's kind of good value. He did get matches off of this hunt. Thanks for the follow, Narcotic. Wolves coming in everywhere from EVS B. They're trying to secure as much map as they can and prevent any unnecessary damage coming in from all these raids. Zukolo with the heroic. Thanks for the follow. And Ian is gonna try and break this wall. But inside of this wall, there is nothing really. There is another wall and a couple of buildings, as well as some units for Mowgli. So, not much value is gonna be found for Nyan here. There is a Swampland from Nyan, Swampland from Edge Crusher and the Kusanagi, and both players are gonna retreat. More damage to come on Nyan's side since he had slower units. He is still trying to break through this wall. Not sure if he knows there's nothing there. Matthews on the other side trying to prevent this wall from coming up, but the Berserker is going to be able to finish it, and they should happily retreat behind these walls. Second TC, now is the time. I would love to see a second TC from Ra. Maybe a heroic, then a second TC, but second TC nevertheless. We do see a lot of forward buildings from Nyan on this position. This could be quite dangerous. Mowgli with some units trying to pressure on this position. There is Unhurry with the auto on the special. With another prosperity from Zukolo. I'm assuming he wants to go heroic here. Yes, he is. Not heroic, mythic, excuse me. And he is going to be able to do so shortly. UCA managed to clean up most of the army from EVS on this position, but good wall and retreat from EVS. They need more units. Matthews is also on this position. Villager is going down. Good pick for Matthews. Maybe this could be a shifting sands angle from Ra player here, but Matthews is putting pressure on this position as well and helping with Hippicons here. So quite good move for Matthews. We do see some Yari Spearmen coming up for Susano player, Edge Crusher. Smart decision in my opinion. A lot of spears for a lot of archers from Nyan though, so this might be difficult. We do see a 30C from Zukolo, Midgol, and 2 barracks, as well as the siege works and siege works. He is preparing for a big push. He is gonna be mythic shortly, I assume. No, not yet. TC being grabbed by Mowgli. I believe Mowgli has insanely good economy, but UCA has established a good position for them, and it's gonna be hard for EVS to deal with it. Zukolo is trying to go through this. He's taking this gold mine from the Edge Crusher. We do see a frost from Mowgli, so there might be an angle to do something with the frost. 3 Einherries, they are upgraded as well, so they are going to be doing a lot in this upcoming fight. A lot of buildings and infrastructure for Nyan coming on the front line. But the Miko is constantly healing. Nyan is doing such a good job with this. We do see Raijin from the Edge Crusher, so there is going to be a Thunderburst. We do see a lot of centers, upgraded ones, and a Dionysus angle for Matthews. So he also took a 30C and his economy is going to be strong, very, very strong. He does need some siege to go through this. On this position, we do see castle coming up for Nyan. No siege at the moment. Pilford for Mowgli too. There is a big fight on this position. Snakes have been used. There is an ancestor for Zukolo. He is going to be trying to push through here, but he is not going to be having much success in doing so. Edge Crusher has managed to hold. Maybe. I believe he's going to hold. A lot of siege towers coming in. Elephants coming in as well. Tot shortly is going to be in, and this position is going to get completely deleted for Zukolo. But there is a swampland on this position as well. Mowgli is giving his best to try and hold 9 at bay, but 9 units are just strong. This Frost Giant is not gonna do much. There is a Shogun. There are a lot of heroes actually, and he's forced to retreat. There is that Meteor. There is another Swampland being casted, and I assume it's here. Yes, so Nyan is gonna have to retreat from here. He's gonna have to stop the pressure and move back. Both players kind of trying to go for pop, but Zukolo is gonna be having Meteor. He is gonna be having a Monument as well, so there is no angle for Edge Crusher to do something cheeky with the God Powers. Good castle on this position. He is gonna be taking this gold, securing it, and trying to escape, safely mine it, but this side is gonna get pushed. 67 military pop for Zukolo, 115 for Edge Crusher. He should have advantage here, but the one thing that I am afraid of is a Meteor. There are ancestors right now, not in this position. No. Okay, so Frost in this position for Mowgli. Smart decision. Thaddeus needs more time. He needs more time to set up the infrastructure and kind of make units to be able to deal with this. In this position, Nyan is just chilling. Here we do see Meteor. Finally, Meteor is down for Zukolo. And this is gonna be a devastating Meteor. From 115 to 6 military units. This was such a good Meteor from Zukolo. We do see a cheeky Thunderburst as soon as Zukolo left the monument area, but I don't think he cared. Do see an undermine here. Mowgli is trying to push through. Maybe he is gonna have some success doing so. There are a lot of hustlers coming in, berserkers as well. They are gonna be trying to deal with Uyumis here. Einherry, good special. These archers are gonna get pressured, and seems like Mowgli has found his way into this position, and Nyan is gonna be forced back. Of course, Nyan with the Yumi horse archers micro, that's gonna be painful to deal with. And Mowgli needs some siege too. He needs siege to clean all these buildings. Okay, Nyan actually stabilized, and he did field some frontline. He did age up through Dragon Typhoon. Dragon Typhoon is gonna go through here. Yeah. Dragon Typhoon. Ladies and gentlemen. Good hold from Edge Crusher in this position. He did manage to stabilize and make enough army to hold Zukolo at bay. He is trying his best to hold and give time to his teammates, but all of his teammates are getting pushed in. Matches in this position, trying to break base of Thaddeus. He is taking a 4th TC for himself. A lot of Petrobolos in this position, and Priests trying to deal with these centers, but centers are gonna space nicely. Matches with the control. Thaddeus did take a 2nd TC, but that was quite late, and Matches at this point has such an overwhelming advantage on his side. Mowgli is going back and forth. This position is... I'm not really sold on who's winning, but I would say Nyan has the upper hand at the moment. Edge Crusher trying to push through. There are 2 Midgals. There are chariots, elephants, I think Edge Crusher needs some spears, but spears that I don't know. These elephants are actually insanely good right now. They have been buffed recently. They have become one of the best front lines in the game. They're not champion yet, but they are special thought upgrades, so they should be good. Nyan and Mowgli going back and forth in this position. This position is problematic for EVS. Thaddeus lost his main town center, the Citadel. A lot of villagers are gonna go down. Monuments are gonna go down. These farms are gonna go down. And Thaddeus decides to throw the towel. And the rest of the team follows. GG will play to both teams. Interesting idea. I think Thaddeus needed to take a TC sooner and he would be fine. But, of course, playing against Matrius, legendary Matrius on his Poseidon, I would be nervous too. 31 villager kill for Matrius, 185 units killed for 9. A lot of units killed for Mowgli and Edge Crusher as well. Thaddeus just had trouble dealing with Zucolo. He expected a big bronze push, I assume, made a lot of spears. But Matrius smartly transitioned to the archers. He was able to actually hold him at bay at first, but his defenses kind of slipped as the game was progressing. GG. Alright, we're gonna be jumping in. Alright guys, so game 3, we caught up. This is live. Game 3 is gonna be played in team migration. And for the UCA, we're gonna be having Punkster playing as Shenong as the pocket player. Right flank is gonna be Zucolo playing Oranos. And the left flank is gonna be Matrius playing his set. I like this idea, Psyduck. On the left side of the map, we are gonna be seeing EVS B trying to take 1 point off of UCA. As the flank player, there's gonna be Edge Crusher playing his Thor. Middle player, H2O, is gonna be playing Kronos. And Mowgli is gonna be showcasing his Loki as the right flank. Okay, so the thing I noticed from UCA that I quite liked, Matrius is going for this dock first. This is how it should be in my opinion. Side players should take this, this, and this. Leave the middle fish for the middle player. Or else, middle player is gonna be stuck having literally only 6 fishing spawns. Oh damn, Stretch. That sucks. So this Zucolo dock here, and then proceed to take all these fish, right? Leave this to Punkster. He needs it. He would appreciate it, I'm sure. Alright, so we do see a villager from Matrius on the main island. He's gonna grab some gold mine. And that's it for UCA. No other villagers. We do see a couple of oracles roaming around the map for EVS. We don't see anything happening on the main island. There is an Edge Crusher Berserker with the cheeky house, but nothing else. Punkster is having his Pioneer, scouting, checking things out. Matrius Priest as well. He is gonna be converting some animals. I'm pretty sure of that. Temple coming in for Edge Crusher. We do see H2O with the temple with the dog shift. Nice play. He is a middle player, so makes sense. He's trying to grab side fish, outmost side fish, so he can leave his teammates to take all the close fish. This is a viable strat too. Baboon of Set, or should we say Baboon of Eric of Set? Is that the name? If I'm not mistaken. He's gonna be chasing this Oracle. Another house for the Edge Crusher. He's looking to lock this position. Couple of cursors are gonna be coming out for him. Temple for Matthews on the main island. Not much is happening for now. Zucolo is taking his sweet time. He's booming. He's Uranus, of course, so he can always make a sky passage and shift to the main island. No problem there. Mowgli? Is there a temple for Mowgli? Yes, there is a temple. So he's building temple here. He's looking to lock this position for himself. I am assuming he's gonna go Heimdall. So he is going Heimdall and making a couple of cursors as well. Fishing ships still. Oceanus from Zucolo expected. We do see a deconstruction on the temple for Matthews. So there is not gonna be any priests or animals coming for him. He's been aging through Ta, so shifting sands is gonna be on the table for him as well. Oracle managed to run. Of course, Prometheus on the Kronos side. Forseti is gonna be in for Edge Crusher and Punkstar with How To. So there's gonna be Earthfall shenanigans coming up for Punkstar. He is bringing a lot of villagers on the main island, chopping some wood. Looking for this DC, I assume. There has been a Valor on this position and Oracle is gonna try and kill this priest, but there are a lot of animals. There is a Vajat, so this Oracle should go down. He is trapped and he is gonna go down. Good move by Zucolo. Good surround and a kill at the end. We do see a couple of military barracks with the monument for Zucolo. For Matthews, actually. This DC is getting grabbed by Edge Crusher. We do see a military barrack for the H2O. I assume it was shifted. As well as Temple. Mowgli on the... I don't know about this. Mowgli is so far away from his teammates. He is Norse though, so he is gonna be having decent army to field. But is he gonna be able to hold? What if there's something interesting like a shifting sands kind of angle for UCA? He might have some trouble dealing with that. Good building placement for Zucol for Matris. He is also trying to push on this position, but he loses all of the animals. There is a cheeky Chongchi trying to snipe this villager. Prometheus is in to try and defend. One more Milo as well. A lot of spears coming in as well as X-Men's. H2O needs some help. He needs someone to come and help him on this position. There is a fight on the water at the moment. Zucolo is trying to pressure Mowgli, but Mowgli is gonna be able, or not, maybe yes. Yes, he is gonna be able to deal with this. He has the help of the dock. These Caladrius are really annoying to deal with, but good play by Mowgli. He is dealing with this situation very good. We do see Zucolo villager on the main island. There's gonna be a sky passage very soon. This position, Punkster and Matches are fighting against H2O, but H2O is managing to hold them at bay alone. Edge Crusher has gone for Dwarven Armory and a TC, so his economy should be insanely good. He needs army though. Some army is coming right now. Attempt at pushing from EVS. They do take down the Chongchi. They are gonna take down the Tao Swordsman, and Earthwall has been cast here. Punkster, out of precaution, decides to cast the Earthwall and repel any attempts at aggression from EVS. Mowgli decides to go forward. He's making more infrastructure, taking relics for himself. Rhea's Crown, very good relic. We already saw it. Good wall from Zucolo here. No military infrastructure, no sky passage for Zucolo yet. He is dedicated to the water fight. He wants to eradicate Mowgli from this side. He is pushing everywhere with his ships. But does Mowgli really care? Zukolo invested so much in water. Is he gonna be able to hold the Norse push that's about to come? We do see attempt at deny of military buildings on this position. Healing Spring has been casted and Mattress is gonna retreat, as well as Punkster. China army is kinda slow. I don't really know about the classical fight. I mean, I guess on this map, kinda good. We do see H2O pressuring Mattress on this position. He is gonna see the duck as well. Obelisk is gonna go down, and seems like Mowgli is gonna try. Not really, he's taking a TC and securing this position. Couple of military buildings coming down for Zukolo. He is not having much here. If Mowgli sniffs this, he could completely erase Zukolo from the main island. He only has 5 more Milos, and only now military barracks are coming up. This position is kind of back and forth. This troll is gonna go down. Good micro by Metrius. He is gonna be sniping Prometheus left and right. EVS decides to pull back. H2O took a TC. They kinda lost water completely. Zukolo is all over the place. He's trying to completely deny the access to water from EVS clan. Punkster going out with his villagers, trying to grab this gold mine. A lot of Kuafus involved. This could be dangerous if it's spotted. Barracks coming up for Metrius. Is this gonna get spotted? Punkstar is kinda leading the army of H2O to his villagers, and he's gonna have to retreat. But his army is in the position, and they are gonna be fighting here. Babies are coming in. H2O is not responding. He just now responded to the situation and is losing a lot of units in this position. He is gonna be having hard time recovering from this. Good move from Punkster with the bait and switch. Another town center coming up for Edge Crusher. We do see Mowgli with a raid attempt in Punkster's main base. Punkster decides to run for it into the word wall. A lot of units going down for Punkster, a lot of idle Ico. Couple of Kuafus are gonna go down. Probably one Kuafu goes down. No, not even one Kuafu goes down. But Punkster needs to respond with this with his own army. He is gonna be undermined, so this Earthwall is gonna be dealt with. But can Mowgli push? Punkster has a significant force here. Mowgli has two, but there are some Zukolo units on this position to help Punkster hold. While that's happening, Edge Crusher is fighting with Matches on this position. Some H2O units are in to help, but Zukolo is heroic and he's gonna be having Scarab for the help. Mowgli is able to push through the Zukolo. Since he invested in the water so much, he doesn't really have units to deal with this. Punkster also doesn't want to fight, which is a smart decision in my opinion. This Mowgli army is scary. He decides to turn back and fight behind this woodline, so there is a chaos coming in from Zukolo. Punkster is trying to surround this army, but another Einhur respawn. Good special. Are the units gonna fight here? No. Mowgli is kinda getting caught. He does have a wall here to retreat to, but he loses a lot of units during the retreat, and on this position Edge Crusher is having trouble containing Matrius with his Carapush. We do see H2O units coming in to help as well, but Eggy kinda have answer to anything at the moment. Matrius is doing good on his own, and on this position Punkster and Zukolo are able to deal with Mowgli for now. We did see earlier Zukolo had nothing on this position. If Mowgli actually sniffed it, there was a possibility for for the Mowgli to clean this position up, and it would be devastating for Zukolo, because Punkster's army was just too slow. They couldn't really react and pull on this side in time to prevent this from happening. But Mowgli didn't see it, and Zukolo has an army now. He is raiding and pressuring on all sides. There is a carnivore on this position. There might be a shockwave as well. No, he is on cooldown. We do see frost on this position. Punkster army is frosted. EVS did manage to deal with the Scarapush for Matthews. But what now? Punkster is gonna be pushing on this position. Matthews is gonna resume his pressure here, and Mowgli is under big pressure from Zukolo. A lot of Einherji on this position as well for Mowgli. They are upgraded, so they are insanely good. But Mowgli doesn't have many units left. 28. Edge Crusher, 71. Kronos player, 22. The military graph is in favor of UCA. It heavily favors UCA. The only player that actually has army for EVS is Edge Crusher. Good chaos though from the H2O, but he needs something to follow up on this. And there is not much follow up from him. Edge Crusher is getting overwhelmed on this position as well. Matthews managed to deny this heal force from coming up. We do see another healing spring coming on this position, but there are just not enough units. Matthews is full pop, I assume. Close to full pop. Punkster is coming in. Villagers are gonna go down. Edge Crusher is surrounded by Punkster and Matthews on this position. And at this moment, Edge Crusher decides to call it, and I'm assuming his team is gonna follow. Good raid by Mowgli, but better raid by Zukolo. Although, good try. I like the try. They just needed to scout a bit more. They could have caught Zukolo without any army and prevent him from coming here. That could be tricky for UCA. But you live and learn, I guess. Good game, good game. Let's go. Alright guys, so we are gonna be watching a recorded game. This was game 1 from this series, which we have missed because of previous games we casted. So the map is gonna be a ghost lake, and the players for UCA are gonna be Zukolo playing Kronos on the top flank. Bottom flank is gonna be held by Ryan's Tsukuyomi, and pocket player Punkster is gonna be showcasing his Hades expertise. On the other side, we are gonna be seeing Thaddeus playing his Isis. Pocket player is gonna be Mowgli Susano. I have seen Mowgli practice Susano on ladder. It's gonna be interesting to see what he has cooked up. And as the other flank, we do see H2O playing as Kronos. So we do see early mana, so there is not gonna be anything super early for Kronos player. We can speed up just a tiny bit so we don't get really. Punkster doing the classic Walls of Erebus build. He's having 2 on the wood, 2 on the favor, rest on the food. He's luring the Zoroarks. Nice and easy. Now I'm going for the 2 Miko opening, getting that favor in. We do see Thaddeus. Oh, okay. So we do see something happening. There is a shifting temple from Zukolo, who's already going through Prometheus, and there's gonna be a couple of Prometheans coming in here to try and cause chaos. We do see Zukolo with the goat steel as well. Mowgli is gonna try and fight it, but this Kitsune is not gonna be able to hold this oracle. And he should be able to kill. Well, not kill, but I guess he secured the goats. Temple is in. Temple is coming for Mowgli just now, so it's a really late temple, and he's gonna be under a lot of pressure here. He only has 2 Mikos at the moment. Food is secure though, but this needs to go up. Prometheans are coming in. Do we see any help coming from the players? We do see H2O with the shifting temple as well, so he's gonna do the same to Zukolo, while Zukolo is pressuring here. Kinda good strat. Zukolo is not going to be able to respond while he's pressuring on this position, but Punkster should be able to send his heroes in and defend Zukolo if needed. Jason Ajax is already in. These Prometheans didn't do a lot of damage, to be honest. Mowgli actually managed to get his age up. Not yet, but he's going to be able to soon. Temple is up. It's in. Inario is coming in. Construction just now, but I don't think it matters. Villagers are gonna retreat, and these free Mikos are gonna be able to deal with this situation over here. On this side, we do see Prometheus for H2O, but they're gonna be welcomed by the hero citizen from Zukolo, and no value for them on this position. Minotaur is searching for Temple, but Temple is back. And the initial aggression is over on both sides. So Zukolo did cause a couple of seconds of idle time, but nothing important. And then on the other hand, these Prometheans didn't get any damage done. Zukolo already had a lot of hero villagers. His priest, his temple is still sitting here, so I'm assuming he maybe wants to try something, maybe more Prometheans. He's not making them though, he's just chilling. We do see a second TC from Nyan, so he's gonna want to have that nice eco going for him. Punkster as well going for a TC. This TC kinda naked, no? There's nothing really on it. There are some orcs here, caribou here, but they are kinda far from the TC. And Zukolo beat the TC as well. So all of the players are taking the TC. The Deus with the TC2. Kitsune are gonna try to cause some problems, but not gonna be able to. There is a Minotaur raid attempt from Punkster, but Mowgli dealt with it. And what the plan for Mowgli? He's making Bushi. I assume he wanna go heroic and make those rages, since that's what Susano players do most of the time. We do see some Terma from H2O trying to pressure, but Terma ain't gonna do much. Turmas ain't gonna do much, and he needs some actual units to be able to put some pressure on to the UCA. But he opened double counter barracks. It's gonna be complicated for him. He is deciding to go for the second TC. Smart decision in my opinion. I would love to see Mowgli going for the second TC too. He is securing this, so I'm assuming he has in plan to go for this. But UCA is already on 2 TCs, all of them. They have a significant lead. Not really significant, 10 villagers is not that much. And this is a good attempted trade from H2O, but the villager is just gonna pull back and enjoy his life in the town center. Hero is coming too, Minotaur as well, so he's gonna be fine. We do see armory from Punkster, so he is gonna go for heroic. He's probably not really close, but he is gonna be close in minute, maybe 2. Zukolo is making Terma. He wants to respond to these Termas with his own Termas. Understandable, I guess. He does have very good eco with Prometheus. Nyan poking with Kitsune, trying to take some action here. Cause some idle time. there is a wall being finished here. So there are walls here too, and walls here. So this Kitsune might be stuck. I guess he can go all the way around if need be. We do see some snakes, and 9 is going to be forced to retreat from this position. I'm not really sure why is he making Yare Spearman. There is no cap on the map currently, aside from Terma. But the Termas are fighting on this side, so not really sure. Snakes have been used on this position, and it shouldn't be a problem for Tadeus to hold here until heroic. He is pre-queued Sobek and is gonna be aging up momentarily. He is making some X-Men as well. We do see walls coming in from Punkster. Farms already. He is going through Aphrodite. Mowgli is going to Raijin, and I assume there's gonna be a lot of Raijus running around. He does have 88 favor currently. Crushing waves being researched. Another Raiju in the queue. Another temple coming in for the Mowgli. So he is gonna be trying those Raiju raids, and no walls for UCA at the moment. So these raids might prove to be fatal for them, I guess. But not sure how much damage those Raijus can do to hero citizens, and then maybe Punkster would be a valid target, but his villagers are pretty close to TCs if he react on time. Oh, there is a position here that could be juicy for Mowgli to attack. Two Kitsune and Raijus. Matador special if I'm not mistaken. Lovely combination. Uncatchable if you ask me. There's no unit that can deal with this. Only walls, and that's also situational. I'm casting some games, J-Red. Trying to bring the community together, casting some TGs. Hope everyone enjoys them. Hello, Lazar, as well. Hope you're doing good. Alright, ride raids are in. There is a swampland being casted somewhere. I am not seeing where. Where is the swampland? Okay, on this position. 9 is trying to pressure Tadeus. The Pharaoh is gonna go down. Units are coming in for Tadeus now. But 9 is not gonna be doing much here. He might as well overstate his welcome here. He is gonna be losing this and assuming everything on this position. While that's happening, there are raids. Raijus are in. They are gonna be taking advantage of their speed. They are searching. Are they gonna be able to find something? Let's see. Good, he turned out the special. Very smart from Mowgli. He is killing villagers, but not many. Only 2 so far. Alright, good special, but again, good reaction by Punkster. We do see some sort of pressure from Punkster coming in on this position. He is trying to chase with Achilles, but these mid units are just way too fast. Chaos would be a good option, yes, but do they have Chaos? No, they have Traitor. A lot of villagers going down for Punkster in this position. Couple of Bushi are in to try and deal with this, but Raijus are just that good. Castle coming in on the forward position for Nyan. Tadeus is gonna try and pressure that. We do see a castle for Zukul as well on the forward position. H2O is trying to amass units and try to contest that, but Zukul has a stable position, and I don't think Thermas can do much. These are mostly Thermas. We do see another raids. 3 Raijus coming in. 3 more, should I say. A lot of villagers going down for 9. But These Raijus might have overstayed their welcome. There are walls coming in now for 9. They need to move around. Oh, there is a gap. So they are going to be able to escape. Alright. We do see these Raijus coming in on this position. Zukolo trying to wall, but he's kind of late, and this Therma might snipe this hero citizen. That could be big. Raijus trying to raid. One citizen down. Second, no. Good reaction from Zukolo. We do see curse being dropped. Thaddeus is going to be taking these picks for himself. We do see a heroic age from 9, and he is going to be casting it on armory, I guess. A lot of units coming in Zukolo's base. Hero Thermers are in to try and defend. Heavy Therma for H2O. There is a chaos from H2O. Good chaos. A lot of hero Therma are actually gonna die on this position. Only one Raijo has been killed. But they are walled in. They cannot go outside. They need to destroy this wall. Why is Zukolo not pulling his army back? He's not dealing with this situation. More army for H2O massing. Getting ready. There is an earthquake coming in on Susano base. There is nothing left. Everything has been erased for Susano here. He doesn't have rest to put the town center in. He doesn't have enough for anything actually. He needs a lot of houses as well. Raijus are getting dealt with. Castle is gonna come up for 9 on this position once again. And I believe this situation has been dealt with from Zukolo. Zukolo with the vortex. He does have a couple of behemoths and Centimanos, so he can technically use a vortex to kill a TC or something, or maybe to help on this position. Another 3 Raijus are coming in. Trying to find some raids, but UCA did wall everything up. We do see a Locust in this position, not gonna do much. These units are all at high HP. They're not gonna die to Locust. We do see some Crocs trying to snipe Tangus. This castle is gonna get denied once again. 9 with another Swampland. The Deus is gonna be pulling back. There is Thunderburst on this position, and as we said, this castle is denied. H2O with his unit coming on the left side, but while he's doing that, Punkster is coming on the right side. There is a palace for H2O. He is gonna try and hold, but I think he needs all his units. He needs even help from his teammates. He's not gonna be able to defend this push. Mowgli, 18 military pop. Doesn't have anything at the moment. A lot of farms in, trying to rebuild, but he's trying to raid also, but all of the UCA members are on multiple town centers for a long period of time, and they are not going to be having problems chasing with a couple of hero units preventing those raids. We do see a bunch of Thermas being converted, trying to deal with behemoths and Centimanos, but the TC is down. Siege towers, Heliopolis coming in too. Hermits are just tickling this behemoth actually. Villagers going down left and right. Everything in the main base of H2O is getting destroyed. Tower is gonna go down too. The only side that maybe can push through is the Deus' side. He is giving his best. But 9 is trying to push forward. He is trying to reclaim this position for himself. Punkster and Zukolo are pushing hard on this side. Mowgli needs to help. But he can't. He just doesn't have the eco for it. He is He is trying to go Mythic. But at that point, H2O decides to call it and the game is over. So, GG well played to both clans. The series ended up 3-0 for the UCA. Very strong performance. I am glad we saw Matthews playing as well. Such a good player and fun player to watch. I have been waiting for him to show up in this tournament, and I was actually thinking he's gonna show up during the playoffs, but even better if he shows up in the group stage. Good to have him back. And that's it for this series. Current score should be Ragnarok, are you around?